Welcome to Real Reviews. This week we have Alita, Battle Angel.
Yeah.
No, I'm not one to get into the whole like anime manga. I don't even know what it's called. This is how like into it I am in this whole thing.
Yeah, so you have this Alita Battle Angel that's based off the manga. Comic books.
Manga's like Italian to eat.
Like Japanese comic books, if you will.
So Alita is a cyborg that was found in a dump. Mm-hmm. There's a larger story to it, but the base of the story is they call them doctors, but lots of the population at this point in time is if they lose an arm or a limb, or they want to upgrade themselves, they use robot parts, cyborg parts, or whatever. So Alita, he gets a body for her, and she doesn't remember her past, but all of a sudden she finds out she's like a wicked fighter and can kick anybody's butt. And that's when the movie like really picks up to like the other underlying story, I guess you could say. But there's like tons of wicked action in this. She plays like this murder ball game where you're skating around.
People
are trying to kill you. I thought that was cool. Then they actually have the fight scenes with her, and I'm thinking, what?
Yeah.
Like they were really fun to watch, and even the overall story I didn't mind.
Yeah. So like you said, it takes place in the future. So I like how there's that really diverse mix of just cybernetics in humans, right? You find out that there was a war that was fought from Mars,
2095 or something.
Yeah, and then you when you find out her story, you're just like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. So all that stuff that you just said, I completely agree with. There was a little bit of a love story in there with Alita and with like a human boy that kind of feels a little bit juvenile.
Doesn't need to be part of the movie to affect the story.
Like it's a huge thing, like in the books, right? That the whole second half of the series or whatever is her like in her relationships, right before she tries to get up to the floating city. So I can see why they wanted to keep it in there, but it felt, like I said, it felt very Twilight-y.
The one
just without the vampires.
That kind of irked me about the movie is I thought it was well paced for the first 3/4 of it. Like I was into it. Yeah. But then in the last half an hour or 40 minutes, like everything starts happening like really, really fast, and everything concludes. Everything like starts up and concludes. Yeah. Like how the ending of the movie was 20 minutes before the end of the movie.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, perfect place to end. I'm like, oh, it's gonna keep going, and I thought it was like unnecessary endings and adding more story and concluding it right away than it needed to be. I'm like, you paced this movie so well. I was quite entertained, and the end, like it was still entertaining, but it's like.
Just felt a little rushed.
A little rushed.
Yeah. And that's saying something, considering like you can tell they needed to wrap it up. I don't think they knew really where they wanted to wrap it up, and they leave it because there's supposed to be a part 2.
But it feels like they wrapped it up enough that it could end there, but then they're like, oh, maybe we should try to keep it open a little bit, you know? But they couldn't decide.
They couldn't decide. Oh man, that's awesome.
They couldn't decide like which one to do or not. So they're like, oh, let's try both. I will say it's not for everybody. I think lots of people don't have like the open minds to have like anime. This is real sci-fi, you know?
Yeah.
They might think it's a little too weird, even though they'll watch a guy wear a bejeweled mitt, and, you know? And that's not weird, that kind of stuff.
That's fantasy.
I know, exactly. Fantasy and
sci-fi.
Yeah, they can seem to get over that, but anytime it's sci-fi, they're like, oh, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's for everybody. I'd like it to be. I'd like the people to maybe give it a chance, have an open mind, and go check it out.
Yeah.
I did. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. I was quite surprised by this movie. Maybe it's because I had low expectations. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10 though.
As well.
I did enjoy myself. I honestly did. I actually can't wait to watch it again. I might actually go see it again in theaters.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. He's not coming though.
Yeah, well, I'll be there.
Don't forget, go check out our Facebook page and give it a like, and you can find out how you can enter to win a $30 gift certificate to Perkins Restaurant and Bakery, and you can go to Perkins every week and check out their new menu items.